So today we want to do the correction to the last assignment together. Let's put on XAMPP. So let's add new students so that we have more. I think I only use this to explain something. Let me remove this. Let's go to this file. db class, the index.php HTML. db class index.html. Oh, okay. I only use this to explain things. Okay. So let's remove this table. So what we want to do is I want to add more users so that we have many of them. Let's add Sharifat. Good. Let's add more students. Let's add. Good. Let me add myself too. Okay. So let's fetch our students. So I want to add the edit button right here. So let's do that together. Fetch.php. So let's just put a button. When you click on that, we can put an edit button right there. When you click on that button, it will take you to another page where you can edit that student. So I'll copy this. I just copy this button because we need something like this. Something like this. So here's the delete button. Within it now, you can put the edit. So refresh, go to this button. But what you want to do is that instead of going, you said?
Like increase.
Okay. Is it okay like this?
It's okay.
Alright. Yeah. So instead of going to, this is going to go to delete page to delete it. So instead of doing this, you want to go to the edit page. So let's create the file we want to go to. I think in the last class we created this. Oh, okay. Let's use the same file. But instead of being HTML file, I'm going to make it a PHP file. So you want to redirect the users to this page. Immediately you click on that edit. So we go back to this place now and we say edit.php. So when you click on this, if you go to the edit page, then it will send the student ID to it because of course you want to get the information of the student that you want to edit. You want to get the information. So you are sending the ID to that page. So we can go to that page now and get it. Any questions so far?
No question. No question.
Okay. So let's come to this page and see how we can get it. So you're going to say PHP get. Now let's get this key. I think we called it, I think maybe ID or something. Okay, ID. So ID. So I can say $ID equals to this. So it's going to get the ID and save it as $ID. Let's echo it out to see if it's working fine. We come back, refresh this page, click on this. Good. The ID for this user is 14. The ID for this user is 15, 16, 17. So we're able to get that. So I want to use this ID now to edit it. But according to the assignment I gave you, I said that you should put the value inside these inputs like this. You should put the values there. So before you can do that, you need to fetch that user. Go to database, select from database where ID equals to this ID. I think we've done something like that before in login. Okay, here, so I just copy the codes. So I just copy this part. So go to the edit.php. Then we do this. So this is going to connect to database. Then select. So you want to select the first name, last name from student where ID is the ID now. Let's look at the name that was used to start it together. This is the database. Student underscore ID. Okay, so come back to this place and say where student underscore ID is equal to $ID. That is where the student's ID equals to this variable ID here. Any questions so far?
No questions, sir.
Okay. So we can say if is able to. Let's use if else. If $result, if it's able to fetch at least one and number of rows, if it is greater than 0, it's able to fetch at least one person. Then we can say student equals to $results. Sorry, fetch assoc. So it's going to fetch is as an auxiliary value and save it as this. Else, let's say echo no students found. So when it fetches it, it's going to fetch that variable student. So after you've done that, now this variable student will contain the first name column and the last name column. So you can come here now and display you can come here, put the first name here and put the last name here. So we can say PHP echo $student first name like this. Then you close it up. We do the same for the last name also. Just copy and paste. Then change it to last name. So it's going to automatically put them inside these two inputs. Any questions so far?
No question. I get it now. What I did is even far from.
Okay, so when we click on this now, you can see we have this there. When you click on this, we have this there. Click on this, we have this there. When you click on this, we have it. Let's now go to the edit itself. So let's say I want to edit the first user. So when I click on this button, I want to edit it. Right. So you can go to our codes now. Say action. Maybe we can say process edit. I just call it process underscore edit dot PHP. So it's going to send the content of that form to this page. Then, when you are sending it, you also need to send the ID with it. Need to, so that when you get to this process edit page, you'll be able to know the information of the user or the student that you are trying to edit. Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Is that okay? Let me explain it again. Now, let's go to this process edit page so that you can. Let's get this file. You understand this better now. Process underscore edit.php. Now, if I click on, let's go back to the browser. When I click on this, refresh, click, edit.php, process, edit. Oh, look at this URL. Let's look at what's going on there. We want it to go to /backend/process edit. Copy. Okay. Good. So what I want to do now is this. When you click on this, let's refresh this page. Refresh. Click now. Good. This is the process edit page. On getting to this page, I want to see the information, the ID of the student that I'm trying to edit. Of course, I can easily use post request to send whatever is inside these two inputs. I can use post request. But on the edit page, I need the student ID. I need the ID of that student that I'm trying to edit, because user can come here now. User can come here. I want to change this to, let's say, Abiodun. And I click on this. Meaning that I want to go to database of this particular student and change the last name to whatever is here. Do we understand this?
Yes.
Okay. So when I get to this page now, I need the ID of that particular student so that we can go to database now and make use of it to do that. So what you're going to do is that we pass the student ID. Now, there's a better way to hit that we're going to check in the next class, whereby students can log in. When you log in now, there is a way to handle login in so that all we need to do is just to check the logged in user ID. Logged in user ID, and that makes it very easy. But because we are here to do something like that, so sorry, someone is about to join. You are welcome to class. So, because we are here to do that, we still handle it manually the way we did that of last class. So you're going to say ID equals to this variable ID. Now, this part. For this part, we need to concatenate things. We need to put it here. So what you're going to do is that we come here, /process.php, okay, ID equals to, now, put your PHP here, then put $ID there, then close it back. So they should put it here now. ID the value of the ID now should be here. So let's try to set the method to be posted. We want to say ID equals to the value of this variable ID. This variable ID here. We did something like that here. I'm coming fetch dots. Where's our fetch? We did something like that here.
Okay.
Whereby we did this, then we concatenated it with this. Do you get it? Equals to this. But at this point we are using echo to display this line. But at this point, where is it? Which page are we? I think on this page. Where is it? Yeah. At this page now, we are not using echo. So we just want to put the ID here. So ID equals to this here. So just put this value here. If this does not work, I will change it to echo. ID equals
Why are we using PHP?
because we need to find a way to get this value. This is a dynamic value. We need to find a way to get it here. If you just say ID, it will not work because this part is HTML. If you say $ID, it will just sit as ordinary text. Okay, maybe we should first try this. Then you understand it's much better like that. So let's go back and then refresh. Now look, notice this part. Edit process edit.php. It's not even, sorry. You are welcome to class. Sorry. So when you click on it's a post request. Let's just get request so that ID is this. Is sending it. Let's say the method to get. I want us to notice something. So that it's going to put this at the top of the URL. Just notice this URL. Refresh the page, click. I'm not giving it. Process edit.
Well, why can't we still that echo?
Even at that, I'm expecting it to put it right here on the URL. We are doing something wrong. Oh, okay. I think I've seen it. Slash at the front like this, yeah. So I can go back now. Refresh. Click. It's not. I want us to check it at the URL, but it's not giving me what I want. Action. This. Refresh the page. It's not giving me. Okay, let's try to get this ID on this page so that you understand what I'm saying better. We go to process edit.php. Let's echo $_get ID. It's not getting it. Form edits process posts upcoming. Give this one's name attributes. Name for this will be first name. Name for this will be last name. So refresh now. Undefined key first name. Okay, it's getting it. Oh, the ID now is showing on the screen. Yeah. Do we notice this?
Yeah.
So this is what we need this to be dynamic, not to be static. Do you get it? That is, if it's for Ajayi, the ID of Ajayi should be sent there. If it's for another user, the ID of that user should be here, not a static value. And that is the reason we need to find a way to put it there. And to get that done, that's why we open the PHP tag here. Do you understand this?
Okay.
ID. So it's going to put the value just right there. I can refresh the page now. Oh, okay. Let's echo it there. Echo dollar ID. Echo dollar user.
It's just acting as a dynamic stuff.
Yes. So all of them is 16. Wait, I'm coming. Okay, 17. Okay, this is good. Notice this value. This is the value that we need. That's the ID for the user. This is 14. Good. So this is working as we want it to be. It's working perfectly now. Good. Good. It's working. So we can then use this. We can come to this page. Get the ID here. Let's say dollar ID equals to dollar underscore get. ID. Oops. Then we can say echo dollar ID. So we can refresh now. Let's echo it out so you can get the user ID. So we can now say get the first name also for us. That's going to dollar underscore post. First name. Get the last name also. So this is going to get the ID, the first name, the last name. So we now want to go to our database, then say that edit or update this part. We use the update command to update this part, where update the first name and the last name to be whatever the value of these ones are, where ID equals to this ID. So we're going to connect to that same database. I'll copy this path. Again, in subsequent classes, you're going to improve this instead of copying and pasting everywhere. So for this path, updates, sets, you can come to this place and then come to under SQL. Click on update at the bottom here. So this is update student set, then the values you need, right? So I'll copy this command, go back to my code, and then paste it here. I'm not updating the student ID, so I can remove this part. The first name, I want it to be the value of this variable first name. The last name, I want it to be the value of variable last name. Then, I'm not changing the email address. I'm not changing the password. Where student ID equals to value of variable ID. Do we get this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to go to database and then it's going to execute the command. It's going to execute the command. So if after updating, then we can then redirect to another page. In the last class, I showed us how to redirect using header. And I just set the location, the value of the location to the page. So we can say after you've been able to edit successfully, you can redirect the page to another page. You can say header, then location. You want to set it to this page. Let's come here. Copy this. In fact, this is the page I want to bring the user back to. This page. I just copy from here to the end like this. Location user. So it's to go back to that page. So we are done with the edit part. Let's see if it's working as we want it to be. So edit. I want to change this to I know. Leave this the way it is. Edit. You're saying I have an error. Let's look at it together. Update students.
Like this.
Okay. where first name equals, I would set first name as first name, then remove this, okay. Where last name is last, okay, set last name as this, yes. Where student ID equals to, oh, this is the major corporate. In fact, all of the ones I removed, whether they are there or not, it will still work fine. This is where the problem is. I didn't close these quotes. So I think we're fine now. Let's go back to the browser and then refresh, change this to okay. So you can see it has changed. So I may also choose to change this to, let's say, so but because you are only displaying the surname, the first name, we're only displaying the first name, we may not see that. But when we get to database here, I'll click on browse, we're going to see it here. So being able to see how to implement edit to database. In the last class we looked at delete. Today we are looking at edit. Any questions so far?
No question. So that means PHP MySQL, they are SPA.
No, it's not single page application. It's not single.
They are not single page.
No, not single page application.
Why? Because the process look like SPA.
No, we're talking about single page application, but this is not single page application at all.
Okay.
At all. Any other question? Okay, so in the next class,
No question.
You said?
I said no question. I got it better now.
Alright, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so try to see if you can do it on your own. Do you get it? Try to see, even before watching the video, before watching the video, try to see based on the explanation, see if you can do it on your own now, based on the things you're able to understand. And if you have any issue, you can now go back to the video and solve it. Then that's one. So in the next class, we're going to look at session. Session, you can read ahead of the class. Session will allow you, or will allow your users to be able to log in. It's going to allow us to be able to log in. So,
Okay.
thanks for coming. Good to have us here today.